everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Neil, can you hear me? I don't know if Neil can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Say something again so you can hear me. Okay. Neil, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. All right. You
Sorry.
got me worried. All right. Let me hit up the chat. Good morning, everybody. Uh, I don't know. Let me see. Do I like this screen better? You guys let me know. This screen better or the one with the black? I feel like it's a little close up,
That's
but you guys
better.
let me know. All right.
That's
Mike
better.
can hear me. All right. Good morning, everybody. From Saturday morning cartoons to Saturday morning streams, the comic book community rallies around a few content creators who decide to live stream in the morning. Those who get up early enough, those who shake the sleep off their bodies, because I was stiff and sore this morning, but fantastic to be here this morning. Looking forward to having a good time with winner. I mean, Neil Collects, as he has in his name down there. Uh, We'll get to that. Let me hit up the chat before we jump into our little comic book battle. David was here early, might be asleep again by the time this starts, but I'm here. Since Fanboy Prime said Logan Paul is the #1 wrestler in the world, I'm siding with Neil on this one, regardless of how bad his covers are sure to be. Oh, man alive. So SummerSlam was last week, and I'm part of a group chat with David and Bottom Tier Collector. And so, yeah, I did make the statement that Logan Paul is currently one of the top 10 wrestlers in the world. And then I said Logan Paul was the #1 WWE superstar, uh, just to troll David a little bit. Neil says, you will like my covers, David. And it's a crime that Logan Paul is even allowed in the ring. Oh, come on. He's like one of the greatest athletes of all time. Good
Yeah.
morning, stretchers. Be back in a bit. All right, Trev. Trev's got to go get Whataburger, and Trev's got to go check out Cat Fan Comics Man. So everybody, if you are here, make sure you go back and rewatch Cat Fan Comics Man's daily comic and collectible. David says, what covers are you showing again, Neil? Sorry, I don't remember. So today, this morning, is my top 5 Avenger comics covers in my collection versus Neil's top 5 X-Men covers in his collection. And so I'll speak upon that in a little bit. Neil says, hi, Trev. Hope you like X-Men goodness. Okay, I thought Fanboy Prime was showing X-Men. In that case, congratulations on the easy win, brother. I'm so proud of you. Oh, man alive. I need you all on my side. You can't be politicking like that, Neil. David says, mutant and proud. Mike says, good morning. Working but listening. All right, Mike. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. I saw quite a few of you in Madam's stream this morning. I was mainly lurking because I woke up late. I let it play before I decided to message the chat because I wasn't sure what I was going to type. It was one of those I'm barely awake, barely alive moments. So Mike could hear me. All right. Lady Prime says, good morning, everyone. The co-host from the couch. See, we got to get where you wake. The co-host. Okay, got you, because Neil's the co-host. Got you, okay. And so we got to get you where you wake up on time so that you can get back on the stream. Hey, Manny the Hobgoblin Collector is here. Manny, well, I've been messaging Manny. I'm going to send him a stack of books, and I even found some more stuff to send him. So we will see what's up with that. Super Russ 9000 was here. Hey, guys, can't stay, but popped in to drop a like. Fantastic. Super Russ hit under 214. I think it was this morning. He posted that on Facebook. On Instagram. Let's continue. Everybody telling everybody good morning. Who did I miss? Maybe I didn't. Let's see. Oh, Mastodon.com. I'm highlighting the comment I'm looking for. What's up, Mastodon? Comics and music. I'm sorry. I saw Mike say hi, Mastodon. I'm like, where's the chat? So I completely missed that. So yeah, you guys can tell, kind of still tired. But good morning, Mastodon. Fantastic to have you here. Neil. Zach's Collections nearly ran out of coffee creamer. Today was almost a disaster. Almost a disaster, but disaster avoided. Shameless plug, but if you in the North Pennsylvania, South New York area, swing by Wellsboro, Pennsylvania for Wellsboro Comic Con. Oh man, I wish I was in the area. I'm getting tired of this South Texas heat. Morning all. And I think we have caught up with the chat. Neil, how are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing all right.
Kind of
My lower back is killing me. I think I hurt myself at work this week, but my lower back being hurt is a constant thing. It's just sometimes it hurts more than other times. So I'm a little stiff. I'm a little disappointed because this week the Ekman's comic and card and toy show is happening in San Antonio. Normally we go to that every quarter. Well, actually, I think they do 5 shows a year now, yeah, it's just not in the books. And by books, I mean it's not in the checkbook. It's not in the budget this month, and so a little disappointed in that. But hopefully we'll be able to go to the. You reminded me yesterday. I did remind her yesterday because it's her fault, but. We'll hopefully be able to go to the one in October. And during that one, they have a little costume contest or whatever. So I know Ollie wants to dress up. Zach's Collection says South Texas Heat versus Pennsylvania. Tough choice. Neil, it's early afternoon for you, isn't it? No, Neil is in Arkansas. So he's just about well, you're Central Time Zone also, right?
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock in the morning for both of us. And so and then you just happened to message me saying that you have a lot of fun with the comic book battle, the comic cover battle, and you said, well, can we bump it up, maybe do it twice a week? I thought you were pushing for a weekly, and so we're gonna do it every other week. We'll do it every other week for the foreseeable future. We'll see if it works out, and I'm sure there'll have to be some time when you have to miss and I have to miss, but yeah, man, it's a good time. I know you had fun. I know I had fun, and I feel like the chat had fun. And I feel like it's always at my expense. What's that?
I don't want to be winning every week.
And the trash talk commences. So yeah.
So what's your first cover?
All right. So hold on. Let me set these aside. All right. So. A little backstory on this. Neil suggested Avengers and X-Men, and I thought that was a good choice because I'm mainly a DC collector, and so I was going to have to get kind of creative. I was going to have to go dig and figure out what I had because I don't have much Avengers or much X-Men. And it's just the way it breaks down. That never really been much of a Marvel guy, and if I am a Marvel guy, most of the Marvel I own is Spider-Man. So. Well, I'm trying to get these books out of the bags. But you did say New Avengers counted as Avengers, correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because that's where the title went. So I'm gonna say no. Only 2 of mine are New Avenger books. I put the rest back. All right. So first up, I am going to go with Avengers 202. I have an extremely beat up copy of this book. But this is like the one. Well, I have a few more, but I couldn't find them. This is like the one classic Avengers run I own. This is still volume 1. This is Avengers 202. I like the. I'm sorry. Hold on. I keep forgetting to blow myself up.
It's not a bad cover. I mean.
Well, Neil, when you're limited on Avenger resources, you're gonna pull out what you can. It's not, like I said, I pulled this one out. This is kind of your classic cover. What is this cover date? Let's see. This is December 1980. So, yeah, I do like the oversized Ultron. Well, maybe he's not oversized because that is Wasp there. Got your classic Avengers there: Thor, Captain America, Vision. So this is what I went with this morning for cover 1, round 1 in this battle.
It's okay.
Hold on, let's see.
No one's saying much about it in the chat, but.
Bottom tier collector says, "Hey, I'm awakened here. Let the fight begin." Mastodon says he is about an hour south of Wellsboro. Been there many times. Been to the Berg several times as well.
All right, I'll show my cover now.
Oh, and I didn't see Zach's comment. Congrats on the win, Neil. Oh, wait, we haven't started yet. See, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. The chat has a fun expense at me. I like when people bully you, fanboy, because you do it to me all the time. That is not true. Zach said he grew up outside Pittsburgh. I do like Wellsboro, though. Nice town with a great diner. So, nice. Wellbore is here, the prime minister of the Saturday morning stretch. So, good morning. Brian LCS says it's never fun when Neil wins. We tickle your fancy, Zach. That's what Mastodon Comics says. All right, so let me scroll down, make sure I didn't miss anyone. All right, here we go. Here's some. David says, not a bad cover. Neil, are you wearing glasses? You should be able to see how bad that cover is. What? What? What do you mean a bad cover? I went with classic Avengers cover. Like, I don't know. Manny says Russ lost 5.4 pounds, but back to 4.8. A lot of eating out and heading to a birthday party. Oh, Manny, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Russ, I lost 4.5 pounds or 5.4 pounds, but back 4.8, eating a lot out and heading to a birthday party. Well, Manny, take care. And, it fluctuates. It fluctuates. As long as the line is tending downward. Mastodon says, yes, it is in reference to that diner. They have limited hours now since COVID, but I think they're coming back stronger, though. Fantastic. Hate to see small businesses go out. And bottom tier says, I'm watching Fanboy, and Owen has Ollie's Goat Simulator on the TV for the 15th time. So Ollie has been streaming Goat Simulator 3 quite a few times. Part 3, he gets a little demonic, so I hope Owen doesn't get in trouble. But yeah, fabulous cover here, even though David doesn't think so. So all right, let's jump to Neil's cover. Why did I highlight me? There we go, Neil. So cover 1 is let's see, that is X-Men. I used to own that book and I gave it away. What? That's
This is a special anniversary issue.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
It doesn't count. It's the cover. Look at that goodness.
Yeah, and that Rogue looks pretty nice on there. What number is that?
This is I don't know. I have no idea.
Does it say in that little box on the back?
No.
No, okay. I used to own that one, and I remember that one being a hard one to figure out where the number was.
Not got much clothes.
Whoa. Hold on. This is cover.
Yeah, that's it.
You just wanted to show off Rogue dressed like that?
Yeah. Neil with when you see, there you go. I won.
I still have that book, Neil. Bought it off the rack. Oh man, that's awesome. Oops, I just kicked Neil out of the stream. Sorry, Neil. Yeah, so Neil with the fire. Bottom tier says all of that foil, a lot of Rogue on the cover too. Man alive. So should I just bring like sex to the cover challenge? Like I know sex sells. Is that what I need to bring?
You might actually win.
David says Rogue wins. Rogue looks nice on anything. I do agree with that. Wellbore laughing at your little cheap pop there you got showing off Rogue, scantily clad. Not as scantily clad as I've seen her, but all right. So Neil, we are agreeing that I won this round?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We got to show them off side by side, right? Before we officially say this.
I'll just show the that bit. I won't go.
Lady Prime, the chat and Neil is dying for your opinion on whose cover wins. Neil's cover wins simply because of Rogue. Man alive. Mastodon says sex is always a good thing. It can be. It can be. I've heard someone say that even like sex and pizza are like kind of the same thing because bad pizza you can't go wrong with and bad sex you can't go wrong with. I don't know. I've had bad pizza and I've had bad sex. Neil wins 0-7. What do we like? What do we like 7 points this week? Or are you counting the 1 2 weeks ago? You're still giving him all the points from before. all right, Neil, you're up this time.
This is kind
even
of
Mike is picking Neil. Man alive! You best believe when it's my turn for X-Men, I ain't doing nothing but rogue covers. All right, Neil, let me highlight you.
This one's kind of beat up, but it's a good cover.
I love a beat up book, Neil. Dang it. That's a good cover.
And it's
you know what? Dude, that's awesome. Did you know that's what it was when you were buying it?
No.
So nice. That is a beautiful cover. Bottom tier says that I will get brownie points with me if you do Storm or Jubilee covers. Oh, all right. All right.
Oh, man. Kind of.
And I forgot to point out, because Neil, you pointed out with your beat up book. So this is my beat up Avengers 202. And this is the only Mark Jewelers I own in the collection. I've never been fortunate enough to find one until
that's the only one I've got as well.
I think it's 2 or 3 months ago I found it. So yeah, the store I bought this at, I mean, they sell like used. It's like a used video game store, used toy store or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to be. I think they were trying to be a video game store, but they had toys open, toys in the box, and their comic section was terrible. But I just went to look and see if I could find some cheap Superman books, cheap triangle numbers, and I found that one. So I was like, well, let me buy it. It's beat up, but I don't own a Mark Jewelers, and I wanted to be one of the cool kids. So I finally do. All right. No, I'm kidding. This isn't mine. I just when I saw your Wolverine cover, I went and opened this one up. This is not my official Avengers one, but I was going to try to match your Wolverine with Wolverine. All right, next up, I'm going to go with, and no one's going to pick this one. You're going to win, but I'm going to go with Avengers 503. Like I said, I don't own many Avenger books. I'm going to go with Avengers 503 from the Avengers Disassembled storyline. You can see a defeated Captain America there. And you see Thor's hammer. You said this is a bad cover?
No, it's not a bad. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Not the best, but
see, and I don't own and I can't in my head. I can't picture what are those classic Avengers covers, that people go to. I don't know if I own any of those. Like I said, this challenge was going to be hard for me, but or this battle was going to be hard for me. But I like the idea of a challenge. So there we go. I've got Avengers 503. Defeated Captain America. The Avengers disassembled. If you know this storyline, all chaos breaks out. This would be the I don't think this is still volume 1. It's maybe volume 2 of Avengers, but that legacy numbering will go away. Avengers will go away and become new Avengers. So let's see. Mike says, Rogue is the perfect comic book lady because you can only look at her. Be a tease in real life. Rest in peace, Gambit's sex life. David says, great cover, Neil. Works well here since Fanboy Prime is getting crucified in this contest. Zach says, Mike, kind of like a strip club. Only look, no touch. Bottom tier collector says, I love a big catch-all toy video game comic store. When they're small, they suck. Yeah, it's not that it's a bad store. It could be cleaner. That's my complaint with that store. And the comics could be arranged better, but it has very, very strong bad flea market vibes. Everything's just kind of thrown around. There's no organization to it. But I do like that store because that's where I did find those Superman Return of Superman cards. I like the simple title. Mike says, right, Zach, but worse. You slip up and touch, she kills you. Zach says, tough call. I always prefer Cap over Wolverine, but defeated Cap doesn't happen often. See, I don't mind. All right, Mike going fanboy. Look at that. Finally, the first seal of approval for me. Zach says, I don't know. I've been to some shady clubs in the past.
This one.
Neil wins 23-19.
Looks like I won again.
Trev is back. Bottom tier says, I'm a Wolverine guy. Sorry, fanboy. Trev votes for you. The old trash up, moldy, smelly store. Yeah, it definitely feels like that kind of store. Hey, Cat fan, good morning. Good to see you. I have to go back and check your video out. All right. So I guess you had more votes for you.
I think I won again.
Maybe I should have stuck with the Wolverine cover. I should have said, this is my Avengers cover. That is a good Wolverine cover there.
So you could have done that one.
Trev says, one of my favorite Wolverine covers, the Crucifixion on the X, that is a good cover. The second I saw that Neil pulled that out, I knew I lost this round. You like the Lady Prime, like the Captain America one better. So, man, I think Neil takes it. The more iconic cover, yeah. See, and he had an iconic X-Men cover. So, David Finch, yes, sir, on those new Avengers covers, good stuff. All right, so this is my turn now. Let me go this route. This is going to be Avengers 61, Legacy number 476. This is a Jeff Johns book, so that's why it's in my collection. Like I said, don't own many Avenger books, but
that's a fairly good one.
That's a what?
That's a nice cover.
I like it because of the colors.
It's nice, but it's not going to beat mine. I can tell you now, it's not going to.
Mastodon, have a good one. I appreciate you being here early, and if you are going to that little con, man, have a good time and happy hunting. Appreciate you being here. Kenneth Bird is in the chat. What is up, man? Good to see you.
Hey,
Bottom tier collector says New Avengers 5 is when Wolverine finally becomes an Avenger. A minor key no one acknowledges. Yeah, that was a new Avengers run at the start was really, really strong. I really enjoyed it. That's why I was kind of excited for Bendis to come to Superman, because I really did enjoy his work there. Kenneth telling Cat Fan hi. All right, let me go back to this. All right, so this is the one I went with. Like I said, Avengers 67, Nick 61, Legacy number 476. Just the Avengers in their glory.
What's everyone think of that then?
You want them to tell me what they to tell you what they think of this cover?
Yes.
Before you show yours?
Yep.
All right. Chat, what do we think? Oh, that's a strong Captain America right there. I mean, look at it. Look at it. He's proud. He's in his glory. I forgot, bottom tier. You do like the group shots. We've had this discussion. Fanboy Prime tugging on my heart with the group photo. That's right. Oh, Zach says it's going to be a tall order to beat that Cap. That's America's. I think so too. I think this is a pretty great cover. Trev says that's the only Avengers I ever collected. Are we talking about the Jeff Johns, Trev? The Jeff Johns Avengers?
It's a good cover.
Crotch shop with Cap there. There you go. Let me let both Neil and Zach see that crotch shot. And Neil and Cap Van see that
Not
crotch
good
shot.
as riddles.
Izzy Verse. Good morning. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend.
Hey, this.
Me and Neil are having our classic, which is only the third one, but our bi-weekly comic cover battle. I am so far I haven't won one. I was going to say undefeated, but
So
I'm
far,
thinking the other way. All right, Neil, it's your turn. Let me blow you up. What you got?
I think I probably won this one as well.
See, I can't even win with a group shot because Bottom Tier Collector will tell you that he likes your group shot book. I will say this. I have never been a fan of the X-Men in that outfit. I'm not a fan of those outfits. Izzy Verse loves Lady Prime's Legion of Doom poster. Appreciate it. Yeah, Lady Prime is the what is it? The interior decorator here at the at the house. So we've got wrestling and Halloween year round. You know what I like about that cover more than I like the X-Men? I like the villains kind of in the what is that, purple or the gray in the background?
Yeah.
I like that better than I like the X-Men team. Like I said, I'm not a fan when they're in that outfit. I think those outfits are just like too plain. Like I like the idea of like the team concept, but I don't know.
And we've got Storm and Jubilee there.
All right,
I
let
think I
me.
won that one again.
You what do you mean you won that one again? We haven't
What's
even
the
gone to
Lady
the
Prime
chat
thing?
yet.
What's the Lady
Trev does
Prime
say
thing?
Jim Lee goat. Bottom tier says, oh, why didn't that show it up? Why is my? All right, hold on. I can't highlight the chat. What is going on with my laptop? All right, let me try. Let me see if it resets. All right, there we go. Bottom tier. Well, I don't like that suit. All right. Neil wins hand down. Cat fan says. Mike says, "Ooh, I am." Oh, he says Neil gets my vote. Zach says, "Clocks is X-Men, but my heart goes to Captain America. Fanboy Prime gets this point. Man alive." That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And Cat fan likes yours because it's a fold-out gatefold larger group shot. David says
Hey,
Neil is bringing
Brian.
it. Izzy says, I really
Look at
like the
that,
OG
Brian
costumes. It was
in
different. Bottom tier says, I'm voting Fanboy Prime. It's not as busy. Ooh. Trev gives you the win. Izzy likes the big giant X. X-Men versus Avengers. X-Men always wins. Philtastic says Fanboy Prime. Now, I don't know if he's saying hello or he's saying my cover wins, but I'm going to say my cover wins. Cap's package is too nice. Fanboy Prime wins. Oh, man alive. That's what I'm talking about. The X-Men books already says winner. Neil made it. Sorry I'm late, just back from DMV. Oh, man. Why would you do that today, Phil? But, yeah, maybe that's the only time you have. The post cap has says to suck on the collected American ball bag. Cat fan says, you're right, David comments on wrestling, but X-Men does say winner on the cover. Tell us how you really feel, Brian. Neil, who took this one? Who did you pick, Lady Prime? Lady Prime took the Avengers cover. Man alive. See, that's all that Neil really cares about. Like, he likes the chat picking him, but he wants Lady Prime to pick him over me. I think that round was split, or it went to me. I'm not sure.
I'll tell you what, you can have it. You can have that.
I can have that one? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Did Lady Prime just turn her back on America? No, she picked the Captain America cover.
I picked America.
I'm sorry. Wellbore says hi to all I missed lurking at work. So Wellbore is putting some time in. Hope you're doing all right. All white.
All white.
Hope you're doing all right, Wellbore. Hope you're doing all white as well. So,
White.
Cat fan because I love X-Men. That's why Neil wins. I love that. Everyone remember to tickle the like button. Zach says, okay, then I heard incorrectly. Carry on. All right, Neil. I think it's your turn this time.
Is it?
Because I went first with the
Yeah.
Captain America one. All right, let me. Well, boy, I'm pretty pasty. I didn't mean to say that. All right, Neil, you are blowing up. I got this round. I don't like that. Why? Well, look at this. And then he whips out Rogue. All right, that the opening the back, you know, that does make a better image. That's what is that? X-Men #1?
X-Men #1, yeah.
Does that say Boar is one of them White Walkers? Bottom tier, Percy X-Men. Nice, Neil. Oh, there's Rogue winner. Yeah, David. Man, Neil is bringing his A game today.
She doesn't look too great though.
Ben Harvey is a close friend, so it doesn't matter that one. Gotcha. Latest volume. Oh, okay. Latest volume of X-Men. Yeah, I forgot. I could have got the Phil's the X-Men guy. Phil and David. All right.
Let's see yours.
I gotta say, out of the X-Men covers you've shown today, Neil, that one was my least favorite. That one was my least favorite.
I like that cover.
I don't know. It just. Man, Wellbore is 55 right now. But that's Celsius, right? Because you're in Canada. What's that in Fahrenheit? Because it was 104 here yesterday. Manny says miniskirt Jean Grey is a must for combat. Bottom tier collector, green dress Jean Grey must be up there with Rogue. Man alive. See, all right.
Listen here, you horny guys.
Yeah.
The covers, not the type of women you want.
Man, if I would have known that, well, never mind. Whenever I show off the covers at the end. All right, I've got New Avengers #1, the variant cover, a great group shot. You've got lightning in the background. Yeah, I know it is a nice cover. It's the winner this round. So we've got some more Finch action right here. And so the only issue I have with this cover is it let everybody know, and Marvel was already advertising it though, but you already knew who your Avengers team was going to be before the story got to be told. Like, I hate when they do that. Like, I understand it. I understand why. They got to sell books, but it would have been cool.
With the, Wolverine's on the cover, so that's a Void cover.
A Void cover? What are you talking about? He's an Avenger in issue 5.
No. You can't have that. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can have it.
Oh, yeah, I know I can have it.
It's a pretty good cover, that.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, no. 55 is 13 degrees Celsius. Okay. Man, it's 65 when Mike's at. I didn't think there was anything. You'd be dead if Fahrenheit.
Brian always picking you. He's racist.
Bottom tier collector. I've got to go with Fanboy Prime. Which cover did you have again? Show the chat. David Finch, stiff cover. Bottom tier collector. That's sick. David Comics and Wrestling. Jeff Goldblum says that is one big pile of crap. Phil, I have to go Avengers for this one. All right. 23 March, what is up? How are you doing, 23? Hope you're having a good day. Good start to your weekend. I mean, see, I got you. Oops, I accidentally jumped backwards. Zach says it's 70 here on the outskirts of hell. Trev says New Avengers takes this one. All right. Izzy, they're in a pyramid like cheerleaders. Zach says really tough call. Zach says really tough call. I skipped someone's chat. Did Brian pick me? All right.
Everyone's going with yours, yeah.
Are they on top of each other, glued together? Wellbore says you are closer to the sun, Mike. I'm so ready for cooler temperatures.
If you show us
23 went with
Spider-Man
me.
on, Brian's going to pick it.
Zach says Rogue is great, but she's on the back. I think Fanboy Prime takes it for the tie. Oh, I got 2 rounds now. Brian, Avengers, because Spidey's on the cover. Fantastic.
The last one's going to be the
Decider.
Yep.
Lady Prime picked this cover as well. So, all right. So this is it. This I have a chance to win. Although I still think I won the Superman one, but the very first one. But all right.
No, you never. No.
I'm not very confident with this. Manny Neil doing close-ups of Rogue.
With this one.
Neil doing close-ups on Rogue and Gene, just try to steal the win. Zach, Rogue in the back is just as good as Rogue up front. I'm sorry, Neil. What were you saying?
It's me first, isn't it?
No. It's me first.
Are you sure?
You went first that round.
Okay.
Not a Bendis guy, but I do plan to read that Avengers run one day. I'll say this. That Avengers run was really good. I enjoyed it. I quit reading that right around the time Civil War started. I was just all in on DC at that point. I was excited for Bendis to be on Superman because of this run and some of his Ultimates. Sorry, I just removed myself from the stream. But when he got to Superman, it was terrible. It's terrible. All right, so my last cover is going to be New Avengers number 6. And I'm not real confident with this cover, but that was fast. A little darker on the cover, but we do have a group shot
cover.
there.
I do like the cover, but I've won.
You think yours is better?
Definitely.
Ah, man. And this is the last one I had. I should have gone.
Gonna like the cover.
Everyone's going to like your cover?
Yep.
What do you got, like an X-Men swimsuit edition or what?
No.
I like this shot of Cap. Mainly, it's Cap-centric. I feel like that's why I went with this cover, but I'm already thinking that I should have gone with a different one. Philtastic says that happens to be one of my favorite New Avengers covers. Well, awesome. I got 1 vote.
You may not yet.
Hold on one second.
Phil's going to change his mind when he sees my cover.
Let me just hit up the chat real quick because I did see bottom tier collectors comment. Oof, Bendis on Superman. Don't know one Supes fan that liked it. I don't either. I've heard a few. I've heard a few pretend to like it. I'll say that, but I don't think they really did. There's no way it was terrible. But maybe they did. I don't know. Everybody has different taste. Let's see. All right. That's a small key too. Wax Museum Cap. that is how he would look in a wax museum. That is almost Liefeld bad. What? Cap looked like he's seeing some. Madam is driving but listening. Thanks, Madam. Appreciate it. Bottom tier collector, Madam and Trev with the hello to Stephanie. All right. Let me hide that. Let me blow you up. All right, Neil. Oh, hold on, Neil. Hold on. Izzy's asking me to show it again.
You've got the
New Avengers 6. I agree. I think Mike was onto something with the idea of Wax Museum Captain America. That would be how he would be posed. And so, and we even have Group shot of the Avengers. A darker cover. Not really my thing. I always like brighter covers, but yeah. I tried to go with Avengers team on my run. Maybe I should have gone with just cool Avenger covers. All right, Neil.
I've won. I'm not even going to show it.
Oh, I forgot you had this one. I should have known. Everybody's going to say Jim Lee for the win. Everybody's going to say Jim Lee for the win.
You've got to show this one.
Izzy, so some got out of the pyramid. Bottom tier collector. I don't know, David. The only artist worse than Liefeld is John Romita Jr. I like JR on Spider-Man. Like, for whatever reason, it works on Spider-Man, but it's terrible everywhere else. Frank Miller is down there too, bottom tier collector. I agree. 90s X-Men John Romita Jr. was awesome, bottom tier collectors. I don't really remember that. Phil says Neil wins this round. Man alive. David, I'll agree before he started drawing a Mongoloid.
Not even it.
Cap has my wife's face when I get multiple packages on a Monday. That was Manny. Zach says, in the wrestling parlance, the previous two Fanboy Prime covers were what would you call the hope spot? 23 says, that's dope, Neil. Izzy says, X-Men love to know what they are thinking. Oh, X-Men love to know what they are. I know, yeah. Because look at Rogue there. She's looking off to the side. Like, is she annoyed? Is like Gambit touching her butt, and she's like a little annoyed. Is she annoyed with Wolverine? It's pretty cool that is, with the exception of Psylocke, that's the replace Psylocke with Jean Grey, and that's the animated X-Men right there, right? But then Neil dropped the elbow and gets the win. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. I threw up my hope spot. So I know what's going to happen. The second I show the covers I thought about using, everyone's going to say, you should have used that one. That's a great cover. Go ahead side by side. But then Neil dropped the elbow, gets the win. Bottom tier collector says, Trev. I don't know Frank Miller enough, but I'll say his Dark Knight Returns art is weird. Yeah, it's about that all the time. X-Men 11 is a cheat code. I have to go, Neil. That's true. Like, I forgot he had that book in his playbook. Neil just had Wolverine drop 2 of those claws. 2003 JR Spider was some of his best work. Yes, and that's around the time of most of the Spider-Man that I own. Izzy, I believe you're talking about the JMS Spider-Man run. So, I do agree. Some good stuff. My bro Neil wins. Manny says, slight nod to Neil and the Lee cover, but droopy cap and overly muted colors hurt the X-Men. I'm sorry, the New Avengers cover. Yeah, I was. This was my last pick because of the colors. I was a little. I was thinking that was going to cost me. Rogue's wondering where Gambit hand is. I'm sorry, Neil. Go.
I won the first round. Second round, you won third
and fourth. Yeah,
and then I've taken the 5th round easily. So it's me again that win. I won again. You got them.
David says she is eyeing Psylocke. I think so, because women can't stand other women for whatever reason. There's an episode of Family Guy where like it's only guys left in the world, and they have some success, and they figure out what the experiment is when women are the only ones left in the world. And like 5 minutes in, they're all fighting each other. And I thought that was kind of a good analogy for my experience working with large groups of women. Wolverine just walks up and stands in front of everyone like they aren't there. I mean, if you're Wolverine, that's what you do, right? Izzy says, man, Cap's super soldier serum is kicking into high gear. Even Rogue's still thinking of Psylocke coming out of the pool. Yes, the ASM run by JMS. Yes, that's a fantastic run. I own it up until the what is that? The Sins Past storyline? No, I think it's the other. When the other storyline when they went with all the books having a crossover, I kind of fell out of it then. Zach says, Trev, he's sensitive about his height, so he goes for forced perspective. That's why Wolverine is my favorite Marvel character, because of his low stature. Being a short guy myself, it speaks volumes. Which volume is he? I have big gaps in my Amazing Spider-Man run after I left the hobby for a while. So it's the J. Michael Straczynski run on Amazing Spider-Man. They renumbered Spider-Man. I believe JMS jumps on around 33 or something like that. Deals with Ezekiel. This is when Merlin, is that his name? Morlon jumps into the picture, and it's kind of like there's like a mystical element to Spider-Man having spider powers, and so it was a little bit different than your standard Spider-Man fare, but I really, really enjoyed that run. It's good stuff. Yes, that's true. A lot of Campbell covers during that run. That's right. David, if you remember, Psylocke was a bit of a hoe bag in that run, trying to break up Scott and Jean. I think it was Kawana, though. Not sure. High value books. That Spider-Man run? Yeah, I guess so, because like those covers are kind of highly sought over. I like Ezekiel set up the other. So the other, like, they did a Death of Peter Parker or Death of Spider-Man's kind of run, and he came back. I don't know. It just DC was killing it at the time, and so it was probably one of those periods of time where you like gotta purge a little bit. You gotta cut off your pull list, and that was a casualty of that. I initially wanted to complete the X-Men Volume 2 run, then I decided to get rid of everything but Issue 1, and now I believe I'm going to keep my Jim Lee and Kubert art from that run. Phil, we are not here to judge Psylocke for her bad behavior. We are here to judge Fanboy Prime for his bad covers. Oh, man alive. To be fair, why would Psylocke go for Cyclops? He's the epitome of the frat boy that no one likes. Amazing Spider-Man 30 through 45. Thank you, Izzy. And so JMS was on that run, man, past Amazing Spider-Man 500, because that's one of like the few like 100 books of Spider-Man I own. I think I eventually picked up 900, but yeah. AMS run 2001 through 2002. Okay. Volunteer says mid to late 2000s DC was the entire industry at the time, in my opinion. Like the whole build-up and everything tying into Infinite Crisis is why I fell in love with DC. Last cover, who did you pick? You picked Neil with the Jim Lee cover? Okay, so even Lady Prime picked you, Neil, so you definitely get the win today. Oh, wait, I retract that. The other was terrible. I confused it with Merlin. Okay, yes, the other was bad. Thank you, Zach. I hate Cyclops. All right, let me Neil, you want to show the books you thought about using?
Yeah.
I know you said you didn't have them and you grabbed a few of them, so.
I've got a couple here. Well, 3.
Go ahead. Let me blow you up. I'm sorry. What If X-Men Wedding Album? All right.
Pretty good cover.
Yeah, not bad.
This one's kind of plain, but it's a good cover.
So it's funny, like that's like classic X-Men right there, but like I think it's some pretty weak covers. But it's just, I guess there's not as much definition drawn in the body, as much detail. But I always like Wolverine in that suit. Comic Cap Collectibles jumped in here. Good morning. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. Oh, that's a great. I used to own that cover. Like I hate that I got rid of so much of my X-Men stuff. I just like the 90s goodness on that. Trev likes the wedding cover. Yeah, I did dig 52 also. Bottom tier says, Neil is disqualified. I will never approve of a pro Gene Scott cover. These are the ones he should have used, or he thought about using bottom tier. What else you got, Neil? That's it?
That's it.
All right. So I have a lot of the new Avengers run. So these were all possible books I thought about using. Thought about, this is Avengers 12, new Avengers 12. Probably should have gone this route, a little brighter on this last cover. But your last book would have been hard to beat. This is a new Avengers book, Avengers 683. I just like the idea of all the Avengers and the screens in the background. A lot of various covers. I mean, characters. This is from the Jeff Johns run, but I thought this cover was just a little too stylized. I didn't think everybody would like it, but I dig it. It was Avengers 57. This is Avengers 76, Legacy 491. I just didn't like the shading on it. I thought Cap looked a little too dark. What's that?
Bizarre. Yeah, Busy's here. I can't see him.
Oh, yeah. Bizarre Bro Breaks. Good morning. Good to see you, Busy. I wanted to do this one, Avengers 1, because of the Ed McGuinness art, and I kind of feel like I should, because everybody hates Ed McGuinness, even though I love him. Feel like that Jay Lee cover, nice. So I wanted to go this route, but I held off. Maybe I was wrong to do that. I did think about this one. This one was just because it has the cover, the old Avengers one. Thought about that one. This was a book I most recently picked up, thinking I was going to use it for this challenge, this battle. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, I like that.
Izzy likes Ed McGuinness. Fantastic. Izzy has great taste. I thought about this one because I love that Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, that Miss Marvel outfit. You got Wolverine there. Like, looking back at it, I would have used this one instead of my last one. I should have done that. This is another team shot I thought about using, but I thought it just was too plain as far as in the background, but maybe I should have gone with it. And then the last one I thought about was this one. This is also part of the Avengers disassembled Avengers 501. David, they are turning away from Cap's armpits. Dude hasn't used deodorant since the 40s. Is he liking Ed McGuinness? I love it. Love it. New Avengers 1C by Joe Quesada, probably my favorite. Nice. Busy showed up. Fantastic. Bottom Tier Collector says, Justice League New 52-1. I borrowed from that first Avengers cover Fanboy Prime showed. Sorry, Neil. I'm trying to figure out where you are. There we go. I got us both on there. All right. Let me hit up the chat as we wind down the stream.
Looks like I won again.
But you won the challenge. I conceded that. That's David's comment about them running away from Cap's armpit smells. Manny says, I like McGuinness on Superman or Batman. No, it's Superman Batman. I like McGuinness on Superman Batman and some of his Hulk work. Yeah, like his run on Superman Batman with Jeff Loeb writing, great stuff. Loved it. Public Enemies, great storyline. McGuinness run with Loeb on the regular Superman title, great stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff, Neil. The best run, Manny. Superman Batman Volume 1. Quick Spider-Woman dance-off. You know what? I almost brought out those new Avengers cover where Spider-Woman is on it by herself to try to win the sex vote. Retro Money. Morning, peeps. Good morning. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. Neil just defeated me in our comic cover battle. So next time, 2 weeks from now, I will be picking 5 X-Men covers to show, and Neil will have the 5 Avengers covers. So that was the winning book right there. We were tied going into the last round, and Neil pulled that out. I'm surprised you didn't use any of the booty Spider-Woman covers from New Avengers. See, Manny, that's what I was thinking about. I thought about it. It entered my head, but I put it down. So maybe I should have, knowing everybody that's here.
I still like this cover. I do.
Everybody what? Everybody woke up horny. And I should have known it because they were talking about Mike being horny in Madam's chat. So I should have gone that route. Oh, man alive. Oh, Jim Lee X-Men. Yeah, that's why Neil won this. He pulled out all the yeah. It entered his head just the wrong head. I was trying to.
He pulled out the big jug.
I was trying to think like, hey, I'm hanging out with my chat. My chat is lovers of great covers and interesting covers. You know, I'm not gonna try to go with the cheap win with the sex sales, but I was wrong. So I went with Avengers 202. I went with no, I didn't use X-Men number 5. I did Avengers 503. Avengers 61, legacy number. Sorry, I got my hand all over it. I did, what was that? 476. Then I did New Avengers 1, which actually won a round. And I did New Avengers 6, which lost me on that last round. So, yeah. Mike says, great matchup today. One day, fanboy. We are nerds, man, and we were all horny. It entered his head, the wrong head. Bottom chick collector, if you show booty covers, Bronze Age nerd will show up. That Gambit cover is sick. Let me share something real quick. And hopefully I can find it. I told Manny a few weeks ago, maybe months now, that I wanted to do a segment of on the stream showcasing some of his art. See if I can share this. Oops, let me get this out of the way. So Manny posted this today on Instagram. Lizard sketch dedicated to Ollie, Fanboy Prime, Lady Prime, sending blessings and positive vibes your way. So Manny, that's a fantastic. There we go. Manny, I really dig that. I will show Ollie later. Let me see. There we go. Let me see. There we go. That original art, great stuff. Yeah, that's Manny right there. So love it. So Manny, Manny's been showing off some art. He's been sending me some stuff, and I keep forgetting to bring it up for the stream. So this segment of the stream will be Manny's showcase. So definitely dig that art. I had pulled another one to show today. Some cool stuff he sent me. One back when Ollie was sick. I really, really loved that piece. Manny, that's awesome. There we go. Oh, everybody's telling you, bless you. Mike, that's great. Says that's great, Manny. Biz likes that. Trev says that's brilliant, Manny. Retro Money said it could be Killer Croc. Yeah. And so he said this was and it's over here, and I forgot to look at it. Go back over here. Who did he say that was inspired by? The Chris Bachalo version. So fantastic, Manny. So awesome. Get me back to the stream. There we go. All right, Neil, what you got coming up?
I'm gonna start doing a live question show thing, like 10 questions you would want me to ask, and they're gonna be kind of bad questions, if you know what I mean.
So is your idea to bring a guest on, or like have a few people on and you'll ask the 10 questions?
David's agreed to it, and Granny's filming again. She's agreed to it. Zach said he'll do it. And you said you will do it, but depends if you're working or not.
Yeah. Well, just give me when we figure out the time frame. I'll make some time to be there. That would be awesome. So yeah. You I think you messaged a few of us the other day, or no, you maybe did a community tab, right? A community post.
Yeah.
So
just trying to get my watch time I was up, if you know what I mean.
Definitely looking forward to that. That'll be cool, Neil. Because like your little 10 question challenge, I think that always got like a great positive response, and so those were always fun to do. So it'd be even more fun to like catch people live, where they have to think of an answer right then and there.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
awesome. So Neil, you will return to this stream not next week, but 2 weeks from now. Once again,
2 weeks. Yeah.
we're gonna swap. You will do Avengers
I'll be
covers, and I will do.
Avengers, you'll be X-Men.
Yeah. So awesome, man. Hope
Actually,
everybody
I
had
don't
fun
have
today.
many
I think the chat enjoyed it today. Sorry, Neil. Go ahead.
I don't have many Avengers books. I don't have many at all.
Well, you
I've got a
said
few,
pick
though.
any character because you'll go shopping. So
Yeah.
well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think it's fun to kind of challenge ourselves to figure out what covers we're gonna do with characters we don't own. Like it's easy. You have a whole bunch of like me Superman books. I could go find 5 great Superman books. Of course, you guys will say no, you didn't like my covers. But when I was relegated to what few Avengers covers, I had to think, okay, what's the chat gonna like? So titties and booty is what the chat likes. So that's where all my covers are gonna go in the future. Oh, Mike says. Should do a cover challenge. You both pick 5 characters. That's interesting. So like each time we just pick one. Like we have 5 different covers. We got to show like a Green Lantern. We got to show a Flash. We got to show a Martian Manhunter. That's interesting. Definitely. We'll keep that in the possibilities. I have some good early Avengers stuff. Lots of gold to choose from. See, that's my problem is I don't have the early Avengers stuff. Kept waiting for David to interrupt the match and throw it out. I didn't want to do it this week because I felt like it was too new. I kind of want to catch everybody off guard. But yeah, Mike, I love that idea, and we're going to do it. Tatas and hoo-has. Like if Wellbore says a good plan, fanboy. Jugs and dunks. Bottom tier. I like doing the challenges that challenge me as well. I think I did David's top 5 deaths, and it was hard. Zach says, Neil, pick 5 Vaporilla covers, and you'll win for the rest of time. All right, guys.
Or Lady Death.
Lady Death. Oh, Lady Prime does like Lady Death.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Sorry, we got cats showing up. Yeah, 5 characters, your choice, but both battle on the same character. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so me and Neil will talk about that. That may be the next go-round we do then. I like that idea. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. We've got breakfast. Man, I'm going with dry mouth. We got breakfast with Brian next. I still can't say it now. Yeah, breakfast with Brian is next. Go to Brian LCS's live stream. I'll see everybody in the chat there. I will type better than I'm talking. Thanks, everybody. Love you guys. Appreciate it. A great episode, Neil. Fantastic. Always fun with you guys. I love the chat when you come on, Neil, because they roast me like crazy. So love it. I will see everybody at Brian's chat. Let me let Ollie James send us out, and I will see you guys later.
Video. Say thank you for watching. Subscribe.
Bye.
Say.
Bye. See you next time.